Hey there, Julie. It's Melissa with Lady Boss Leads. It was great to meet you at that Builders Association social. I wanted to take a quick minute and shoot you over a video, kind of showing you what I do and some ways that you can improve your SEO. So I'm going to go through your website and do an audit and show you what's holding you back from getting on the first position of the Google search engine. And then also what you can do today to start outranking your competitors. So your website looks really great. It has a lot of pictures, looks very professional, great layout. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is content. So when someone searches for, say, QC Engineering Orlando, Google has what's called crawlers, and they crawl the internet searching and ranking those results. So they're looking for keywords and what your site should be found for, things like the services that you offer and what areas you serve. And the first thing that I notice is you really don't have a whole lot of content on your page. And one thing I can tell you about Google is they love to see a lot of content. They like to see a minimum of 1,500 words on your homepage here. Using those keywords about 10 to 15 times is really going to make a difference in them finding you and pushing you to the top of their rankings. So when I go and do a Google search for Engineering Testing Orlando, this is called the Map Pack. So these are all the companies that have a Google My Business page or a GMB. And I'm not sure if you guys have one or not. I couldn't find you on the first page when I searched on it. It's super easy to create one. You just send it to Google and they verify it. And then you do some things to rank it and get in these top 3 positions. So the ways that you can do that once you get your GMB verified is you can add at least 25 5-star reviews. You can add 10 to 15 pictures, and you want to save those pictures as those keywords we talked about as well, because those are actually going to count as content in Google's eyes. And you also want to add an About Me section to these. Again, including all of those keywords and content. Google loves to see a lot of content. That's how they find you. And then when you scroll down a little bit further, this is what's called the organic listings. And you guys, I believe, were listed on the first page here. Yeah. So it shouldn't take a whole lot for you to outrank all of these guys and get you to the #1 spot. So let's go take a look at Universal and see why they're at #1. So obviously they're more of a national company. So they're ranking nationally. So it's still easy to beat them out locally though. So looking at their site, they really don't have a whole lot of content either. So they should be super easy to beat out content wise. Adding those local keywords that we talked about. So I use this program called Ahrefs, and it basically goes in and analyzes a website so you can really see what you're up against and what you need to do to outrank your competitors online. Excuse me. So this is a UR and a DR rating. So these numbers are super important according to Google. This is how they rate your website and they push you to the top of those lists. So the UR is how trustworthy your site is, and the DR is how powerful your site is. And these numbers are typically raised by backlinks. So you're probably wondering what the heck a backlink is. So a backlink is any website, article, or blog that's referring people back to your site. Google basically sees it as a popularity contest. So the more people that are referencing your website URL, the more they're going to see your site as being powerful and trustworthy, and they're going to rank it higher. So they have over 3,000 backlinks coming from 428 referring domains. And out of those, 263 are coming from super powerful sites. So when you start to get backlinks for your website, you want to make sure that it's coming from powerful sites. You don't want to grab it from super spammy sites that have no relevance to your scope of work. You want to grab it from sites that are talking about engineering and QC testing, that kind of thing. So let's take a look at y'all's numbers. So your UR numbers is 17 and your DR is a 3.4. You do actually have 85 people that are finding your site per month though. So that's really good. And you have 146 keywords. Looks like 15 of those backlinks are coming from super powerful sites. So that's pretty good, Julie. I mean, it really wouldn't take a lot if you implement some of these strategies in order to start outranking your competitors online and get to that #1 spot, especially if you add a GMB page to your company. That's really going to help you rank as well. I also wanted to mention there's another thing called citations that'll help you in your SEO as well. So a citation is basically directories where your company name, phone number, and address is listed. Things like Yelp, Home Advisor, Angie's List, Better Business Bureau, those kind of things. And you really want to rank your website organically too, though, because when you're getting leads coming from those companies, you're sharing it with all of the other companies. And when you get traffic coming to your site, it's coming exclusive to you. So you're not having to share it with any of those other companies. It's coming to you and you only. So anyways, I hope that you found this helpful and you can implement some of these strategies. Please leave me some feedback and let me know your thoughts. I look forward to speaking to you soon. Have a great night.